And I want to talk about what embracing that has to look like, what embracing that discomfort, because when you're being authentic, there are things you're going to want to do. And what does it look like when we embrace that authenticity? Because, sometimes it's going to feel uncomfortable to do that. Not sometimes. There's always going to be discomfort in authenticity because it's what helps us grow. So, the number one thing that comes up for me is trusting my inner voice no matter what. Like, embracing discomfort for me has been all about trusting my inner voice. And my inner voice doesn't play about me. The same way that your inner voice, your intuition doesn't play about you. When my inner voice speaks, it's very clear on what the next step is. I'm the one that be acting like I don't hear it. I'm the one that be pretending like I got amnesia. My inner voice is clear on what it says. And for me, it looked like letting go what feels safe. In 2018, I quit my job at the time as a director of communications and membership relations in DC. I was working for an association. And my intuition was like, it's time to go. I had zero plans. I had zero savings, as in savings for my move, because there was no move planned. And I remember telling my husband, like, yo, I got to get out of here. And him being like, where are we going to go? And I'm like, I don't know. My intuition says we got to go. And when you are in tune with yourself and you start embracing that discomfort, you are open to having those type of conversations. You are open to sharing with your partner, like, hey, I got to make moves. That comes from that energy. And that ended up me leaving that job, actually. And not only did I leave that job, I moved. Because the other way that embracing discomfort looks like for me as a leader is betting on myself. I bet myself always. Sometimes some people will argue it's delusional, and I don't care because that delusion has helped me grow a lot and has taken me where I am, and I trust my intuition to align me any moments that I am out of alignment. And because I've allowed myself to, embrace discomfort, I bet on myself at a different level. Like when I moved from DC to Florida after quitting the last job I've had in 2018, my husband and I, we both quit our jobs and we both moved to Florida. That was a wild choice, right? And when we did that, we lived off of our retirement. That's type of stuff that people aren't going to do. People don't want to live off of their retirement. They are scared to touch that money. They are like, that money is for later and later only. And we were willing to bet on ourselves and be like, nah, let's live off of that. Let's take that time to see where we are and to give ourselves space. That's what happens when you embrace discomfort. Like you can do that. You can make those decisions that are in alignment with yourself. Even the other people are not gonna validate it. Because when you are not embracing discomfort, you're heavy on that validation energy. And I know because that used to be me, y'all. Like anytime I'm not embracing discomfort, it's because I'm seeking validation from something other than myself. Every single time. So the other way it has to look like to embrace discomfort, it has been to prioritize my well-being. I'm an icon. I care for myself. And at the same time, there are moments where I do wait to use the restroom until after I send the email. There are moments where I do wait till I eat until after I have completed a specific task. There are moments where I'm not prioritizing my well-being, and it's not because I don't think it's important, because I do. I'm all about self-care. It's because I'm human. And there are times where I am learning how attached I am to a certain set of behaviors. And in those moments, I embrace the discomfort of seeing myself from that angle, and I'm able to grow. I'm able to thrive. I'm able to learn from it. And that's just some of the ways in which embracing discomfort as a thought leader has looked like for me. It's no longer about just saying the thing, it's about being willing to be uncomfortable for what feels right for me, for my inner voice. It's standing up for me and being willing to receive whatever's going to come my way out of that because I'm not for everybody. Some people are going to see me and they're like, yo, she's too much for me. And that's okay because I'm not for you. I got to be okay with that though. And for a long time, I wasn't.